20 seconds left in the opening frame. Syracuse up 5-2. Let's see if they can hit one more goal here, Tyler, as Goodale flings a pass high. Scooped up by the Bearcats. 9 seconds left. In transition, straight away, 25 yards from Cage. Tancredi over to Newman, looking for her first goal of the game. Dodges right to left. A shot goes wide right. And that's the end of the quarter. Now to Carney. Up top. A shot from Cockrell, and she rips it to the back of the net. Sierra Cockrell moved from left to right within the 8-meter and beat Emily Manning, and Syracuse extend its lead. It's now 12-3, just a minute into the second half. Adamson and Tyrell play catch. Emma Ward from X surveys her options, finds Megan Tyrell near GLE, 10 yards from Cage. Overhead pass to Cockrell, swings it to her left with Natalie Smith. Adamson wanted a ripper, but tosses back to Emma Tyrell, who shoots and scores. Emma Tyrell goes left and low, and Emily Manning couldn't do anything about it. Syracuse up 10 goals now, just under 2 minutes into the third quarter. Adamson, right foot in front of the left. Right side of the 8-meter. Flips to Natalie Smith, and a shot, and a goal. Natalie Smith makes it look too easy, and Syracuse up by 12, 15-3, under 8 to play in the third quarter. So Adamson, who just had a free position opportunity, has another one. We'll see if she decides to shoot or pass. She stands at the top of the 8-meter arc. Right hand cradle, right foot in front of the left. Adamson charges in. A shot is stopped by Emily Manning. Good save going low, and the Bearcats possess from right to left. 2.5 to play. Syracuse in a commanding 15-3 lead.
That's her 7th caused turnover of the year, leading the Oranges defense.
She had 4 caused turnovers in the opener against Northwestern as Adamson goes straight away in a hurry. Top of the 12-meter. Fires a shot from the 6, wide right. Syracuse to back it up with Emma Ward. Well, Kristen Scheidel just had the idea to take on 6 different Syracuse players, and you guessed it, it didn't really work out for her. Schweitzer comes away with it, and she will let the quarter come to a close. Well, Tyler, it was all Syracuse in that quarter. The Orange flexed their muscles and have opened up this game 15-3. Schweitzer turns it over. She's done that against Maryland in games before. And so Wallace, the Oregon transfer, darts inside. A shot low, stopped by Schweitzer. Wallace tried to go 5-hole, and Schweitzer said no, no, no. Syracuse moving from left to right with speed. Shanley Wallace to take the free position from the left side of the 8-meter arc. She winds her wrists, stares at the goal. Whistle blows. She charges in. Sidewinder off the mark, hits the right side of the post, and Emma Ward comes away with it going right to left. Schweitzer stares at the cage, left side of 12-meter. Now works inside to the 8. In the slot, a shot. She scores! Savannah Schweitzer, her 4th goal of the year, the first of the afternoon, puts Syracuse up 13-1, under 8 to play until halftime. Shanley Wallace works inside, going left to right. A shot, fires in the top shelf, past Delaney Schweitzer. The transfer from Oregon gets life into this Great Dane sideline, and just like that, it's 13-2. Syracuse still leads, 4.5 to play until halftime. Pass in the middle, Adamson, a sidewinder shot, and she ripped it home. Olivia Adamson, hello to you. Her first of the game, and Syracuse expands the lead. It's 14-2, a minute and a half left in the quarter number 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goal scorers for Syracuse in this first half. But we'll get it to our one host today. That's Nick Luttrell. It's Z89 at the half, and it starts right now. Mashevsky and the 6'1" Haley Felinas to battle in the draw circle. And Mashevsky, well, it's a day that ends with Y, and Mashevsky has won another draw circle control. Flips it back to Jordan de Blasio, not related to the former mayor.
No, but
gets shouldered off to the apex of the 12. Adamson redirects, cradling left side, pass inside. A behind-the-back shot from Pirer is no good. Oh, that was ambitious from her, but a rebound shot is good for Olivia Adamson. Adamson cleans up the mess, microwaves the leftovers, and beats Grace Sitzabout top shelf. Syracuse 22, UAlbany 3, 4.5 to play. She stands on the right side of the 8-meter for the free position. Brunken rolls in and beats Kimber Hauer through the 5-hole. The U Albany bench erupts, but Syracuse still leads 22-5, 30 seconds left. And that does it. Well, 16 times Syracuse and U Albany have matched up, and 16 times the Cuse have emerged victorious. Goliath slays David yet again. The final score from the Dome, Syracuse 22, U Albany 5. Kaylee Trainer's squad marches on, now 5-0 in its quest for a national title. Syracuse leads U Albany 13-1, 7:42 left in the second quarter. Mashevsky in the draw circle once again with U Albany. This time, Albarisi is standing facing the same direction as Mashevsky, changing up a bit.
Trying to get a different angle on the draw.
Referee blows the whistle. Mashevsky wins it cleanly. Doesn't matter for U Albany. Syracuse moving from right to left. Natalie Smith is swarmed by a quartet of Great Danes. Comes away with it. Another whistle is blown. Referee says, U Albany, just relax. Let Natalie Smith pick it up, and she does just that. Off the restart, Natalie Smith on the right alley. Works it up ahead to Emma Ward. Megan Tyrell operating from X. To Carney. Near side goal line extended 15 yards from net. Loses the ball. Still on the ground, and it's picked up. Oh, Delilah Milo, look what I found. U Albany goes from left to right. 7 minutes left until halftime. Trailing Syracuse 13-1. McCauley up ahead pass is intercepted. And who else but Natalie Smith picks it up. Dodges left to right, and Syracuse goes from right to left across the midfield line.
Good stick work from Sierra Cockrell to break up the pass.
Carney, left side of the 8-meter. Works it back and sets up shop. Cockrell. Straight ahead, it's Adamson. Haven't called her name too much. No goal so far for the St. Petersburg, Florida native. Megan Tyrell, that's a name we've called a lot. Tosses back to Ward. Ward has scored and assisted in every game this season thus far. Natalie Smith straight away. Tosses back to Cockrell. And Adamson, apex of the 12-meter. Looks left. Finds Carney. Already has 4 goals today. Flips back to Ward. Right side of the 8-meter arc. Right-hand cradle, handoff to Megan Tyrell. Dodge left to right. Far side GLE. Now it's back to Ward. U Albany playing good defense. Ward gets hit in the head, though. And you can't do that. Mackenzie Salentry commits the penalty. And another free position for Syracuse.
A lot of times you'll see players try to plead their case. A yellow card handed out, and that's because it was obvious. Salentry made no bones about it. She looked at the referee, and instead of arguing, she nodded. Said yes. That's correct. I'm sorry.
Good to see that accountability for the Great Danes. As Savannah Schweitzer to restart for the Orange. 6 minutes left until halftime. Syracuse up 13-1. It'll be Ward, actually, who tosses back to Adamson, 25 yards from cage straight away. Orange work it clockwise in the offensive attacking zone. Megan Tyrell flips to her left to Ward. Now Adamson and Schweitzer, 25 yards from cage. Cockrell, left alley to Emma Tyrell. The Orange literally just went in a complete circle, Jesse. A little 360 action for you. Savannah Schweitzer now 25 yards from net.
Making the U Albany defense dizzy.
Fake handoff from Cockrell. She still has it. Another fake handoff to Adamson. Megan Tyrell finds a cutter, but the pass intercepted. Natalie Smith fires a shot, and it's no good. Big stop there from Grace Sinsabo. The freshman comes up big, and U Albany back on offense, working from left to right. McCauley fires straight away to Ava Popard. Dodges to the left side of the field, far side from us. Katie Pascal lets her team set up on offense as the Great Danes bench gets going. Shanley Wallace works inside, going left to right. A shot fires in the top shelf past Delaney Schweitzer. The transfer from Oregon gets life into this Great Dane sideline. And just like that, it's 13-2. Syracuse still leads. 4.5 to play until halftime.
And that's someone who's been just about everywhere. Shanley Wallace played her freshman year at Stony Brook. She scored 1 goal that entire year, but they won the America East Conference. Then you go to Oregon, and she recorded 65 goals, 16 points, and 16 assists, and 81 points throughout 3 years there. She used that West Coast knowledge to move the ball coast to coast from her stick to the back of the net.
Gotta love it out there in Eugene, Oregon. Shanley Walls had her scoring streak of this season, though, snapped in Saturday's contest against Brown. She had scored 2 or more goals in her first 3 games, but 0 against Brown.
Haley Felinas back in the draw circle for UAlbany.
Clock is still running. 3:40 to play in quarter number 2. Mashevsky versus Felinas. Felinas, notably 6'1", towers over the pretty tall herself, Kate Mashevsky, at 5'10".
Felinas, the tallest player on the field at 6'1".
Oh, here we go. Referee puts the ball in the clamp. Two players lock arms. And Felinas uses her height to reach over. Mashevsky, you can't do that, and Syracuse controls, moving from right to left. Under 3 to play until halftime. Syracuse 13, UAlbany 2. Carney, 40 yards out, left side. Dodges past Felinas, much to the liking of this crowd. Carney, left alley, works inside, a pass to Adamson. A shot over the top of the cage, no good. But Megan Tyrell is there to back it up, and Syracuse to restart. 2.5 to play until halftime. Natalie Smith, apex of the 12-meter, tosses right to Adamson. Left-hand cradle to Cockrell. On the left side, darts to the straightaway position. Handoff is too low for Emma Ward, who's only 5'2" herself, the Babylon, New York native. But UAlbany tosses it right into the arms of Bianca Chevery, who races right to left 20 yards from cage. Straight away, it's Natalie Smith. Moves to the left side, Emma Tyrell, 20 yards from cage, GLE. Natalie Smith plays pitch and catch, has it again, dodges left to right, straight away. Ward, off the handoff. Swim dodge to Emma Tyrell, who dodges herself, left to right. Wanted a sidewinder shot, but gets it broken up. Emma Tyrell gets it back, though. Oh, my goodness, and tosses a crazy pass in the middle. Adamson, a sidewinder shot, and she ripped it home. Olivia Adamson, hello to you. Her first of the game, and Syracuse expands the lead. It's 14-2, a minute and a half left in the quarter number 2.